Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Today I'm going to be watching, reviewing, and reacting to episode 2 of Kingdom. Alright, so I just finished up episode 1, and as per usual, with a lot of Korean dramas, they left us with a cliffhanger. I don't really know how they're going to get out of this situation, but obviously something is going to go down. I'm really curious to find out more about the whole zombification process because, you know, as I mentioned at the end of my last video, these people all got it from eating the dead body of someone who'd been bitten by the king. But how did the king get it in the first place? Like, how did he get it? And why was the kid that they ate not a zombie? I have a lot of questions. Alright, but I'm not going to waste any more time here. I just want to get right into the episode. So, episode 2 of Kingdom. Here we go. What are you doing? Yeah, don't waste food. Good for you! The whole countryside is starving.
그러니까요. 그러니까 왜 그런 위험한 일을 벌이셨습니까? 간혹 시죠. 덕분에 무슨 고생이십니까?
나 혼자 살자고
하려는 게.
I don't think that's what he's talking about.
그 말이 아니다. 너무 고요하다. 아까부터 벌레 소리조차 들리지 않는구나.
They all fled from the zombies. I wouldn't want to be around zombies. The hell? How long has it been? They've got spikes all over the roof? See? What the fuck? Maybe you shouldn't just so cavalierly take down what someone clearly worked very hard to put up. Did they somehow trap the zombies inside?
저 안쪽으로도 잠겨 있어서 제가 한번 넘어가 보겠습니다.
They're all tied together? Oh, what the hell? They went and got help. Oh my god.
각 건물 대청마루 밑에
They
숨겨놓은
killed,
시신들은
if they
모두
killed all the
찾았습니다.
zombies,
모두 하여
why not
48군.
burn them or something?
시신들을 수레에 싣고
Why you
방으로
just
이동하라.
예.
stuff them all under there tied together? Maybe there's more that got out. There's another one of his family members. This guy. Oh. More rich people wasting food while the people in the countryside starve. I mean, that's really pretty. But they're dumping a body. So that kind of takes away a little bit of the beauty of the scene. What is this? Whoa. Why are there just a bunch of bodies down there? She's like, look, I'm a bit traumatized at the moment. I've seen things.
피하지 못하셨습니다.
Oh.
무슨 소리냐?
죽었단 말이냐?
But they didn't find him,
모두
they said.
생사초 그 풀 때문입니다. 한양도 지우런도 그 풀이 모든 것을 그리 만들었다. 의원님께서 말씀하셨습니다.
그게 무슨 말이냐? 지유론 사람들이 죽은 것이 한양의 제1과 관련이 있다는 말이냐?
지우런 사람들이 죽은 건 어찌하십니까?
So he used the plant on the king,
그
and that's
사람들을
how?
보신 것입니까?
Is that?
그래. 지금 시신들을 관하러 옮겨 그 사건을 수사 중이다.
그 사람들을 지우런 밖으로 옮긴 것입니까? 안 됩니다. 안 됩니다. 그 사람들은 죽지 않았습니다.
Oh?
막아야 합니다.
Wait a minute. Oh, here comes this guy.
웬 놈이냐 묻지 않느냐? 다 어디로 갔어? 어디 갔냐고? 여기 있던 사람들 다 어디로 갔냐고?
So, oh, okay.
이자들은 여기 있으면 안 됩니다. 어서 가둬야 합니다.
도대체 뭐 하는 놈인데?
Okay,
통화에서
so
핵페인 것이야.
당신들이 찾던 자가
the zombies.
바로 납니다.
Eh,
내가 모든 걸
Well, maybe they'll
도왔습니다.
listen.
이자들은 죽은 게 아닙니다.
용목하기가 그저였었네. 어?
So
저작공입니다.
the zombies,
그냥
like,
잡아라.
they didn't kill them.
이자들은 죽지 않았습니다. 이제 곧 일어나 사람들 공격할 겁니다. 제 말을 좀 믿어주십시오.
저 미친놈을 안 붙잡고 뭐 하는 거냐? 당장 잡아라.
Oh, he's trying to burn them quick. They will soon wake up.
어딜 도망가느냐?
시간이 없습니다. 이제 곧 깨어납니다.
이 계집이 미쳤습니다. 아니 죽은 자가 깨어나다니고.
아닙니다. 모든 게 사실입니다.
아까 그 얘기 무엇이냐? 한양도 지우론도 그 풀 때문이라고 했다.
스승님께서 한양에서 생사초로 죽은 사람을 살렸다
King,
하셨습니다.
but it turned him into a
지금도
zombie.
마찬가지입니다. 죽은 사람들이 괴물이 돼서 살아났습니다. 어서 가서 막아야만 합니다.
그 죽었다 살아났다 한 자들 어떠하였느냐? 악취를 풍기고 짐승의 소리를 내지 않았더냐?
맞습니다.
전하의 뜻이 담긴 비만기입니다.
Sure. His Majesties.
한양성 괴서 사건을 주도한 유생들 89명을 고신한 결과 모든 영무의 정범이 세자인 것으로 드러났다. 세자를 당장 의검부로 압송하여 영무의 전모를 낱낱이 밝히라. 지금 당장 왕명을 받들어 한양으로 압송하겠습니다.
His Majesty.
그래도 세자자의 체면이 아직도 살아계십니다.
Zombie doesn't mean alive.
정신이 혼미하시긴 하시나
Yeah, because he's a
중전마마의
fucking
출산이
yeah.
무사실 보십니다.
See, there it is. Plain as day. They brought him back as a fucking zombie. So they can claim that he's still alive. That technically he's still alive. They
절대로
can
해선 안
claim
될
even though
일을
he's not alive.
저지르면서까지 그 권력이 그리도 갖고 싶다니.
Uh-oh. Is there still a zombie in there and it's waking up? Oh shit.
몇 번을 말해야지 믿으실 겁니까? 저들은 죽지 않는 괴물입니다. 해가 지기 전에 모두들 피해야 합니다.
저놈이 저거 실성했구만. 저놈을 더욱 쳐라!
이자 말이 맞습니다. 이들은 죽지 않았습니다. 해가 지면 일어나서 사람들을 물어뜯을 것입니다. 어서 저들을 가둬야 합니다.
이것들이 쌍으로 돌았나, 이씨.
제 말을 믿어주십시오. 어서 저 사람들을 가둬야 합니다. 그렇지 않으면 동네 땅의 모든 사람들이 위험해집니다.
Uh-oh. Vampire zombies.
피하셔야 합니다. 어서요.
아이! 저거 좀
Why would you tell him to do that? Why would you think that was a good idea? You just saw it move. Oh no. You should run. Well, they get up creepily. So are the people they bite gonna become zombies? Because the kid that the king bit didn't. I guess the door is not that strong. You couldn't have helped her? Bro! Not gonna do it, bro. Do it either. The head. The head. See, that guy knows. He's like, come out of here. He's like, it's like, you think I care anymore about taking you in? We got other problems like that. Yes. That did it. Guess things are going poorly there. Oh my god. Well, that was episode 2, and like I said, I guess things are taking a bit of a turn for the worse. Oh my god. Alright, okay, so some crucial developments in terms of us finding out information. Some of the questions that I had going into this episode were addressed. Still not all addressed, but some of them were addressed. Alright, so the king became a zombie because he actually did die of getting sick. But because of the plot that the queen and her family have, because they want the baby to be born, and if it's a prince, become the legitimate heir to the throne, and the throne not go to the crown prince. They need him to still be alive. So somehow, it said years ago, the doctor and the queen's father have used this resurrection plant to bring someone back from the dead. But presumably as a zombie, because, you know, the doctor was hesitant to do it. But, okay, so they get him to do it anyway, so they bring him back. I guess knowing what he was going to turn into, but thinking it doesn't matter, we could just keep him like this until the baby's born, and then technically we're not doing anything wrong, because he's technically not dead, right? Because, I mean, he's undead, so that'll be their justification to try to say that they're not wrong in their actions, because otherwise they would have had to have turned the throne over to the crown prince, would have had to crown him before the legitimate heir was born, in which case he would already be the king, so it wouldn't matter, it'd be too late. So that's how this all started. I'm still very curious, though, about the kid that got eaten, mauled, and killed by the king, whose body then was eaten by everyone, and that created the zombies we currently have. Why didn't he become a zombie? Like, I was thinking at first when they showed the whole daytime nighttime thing, which is a cool, interesting twist, that maybe he was a zombie also, but that it only happened at nighttime. But it wouldn't make sense to me for the doctor to bring his zombie body back there, right? And then just leave the body out there and say, prepare a funeral. And because presumably burying him wouldn't do anything, he'd just crawl back up. And the doctor wouldn't be wanting to put other people in danger unless he was bringing him back to study him. Because she did say, what's her name? Seo-bi? That he felt if he had more of the plant that he could find a cure. So maybe that's what it was. So maybe it is everyone that gets bit becomes a zombie. I mean, that would make a lot more sense. And he just wasn't a zombie right then because of his day or something. Well, and the whole vampire logic applied to zombies of only being active and, you know, hunting at night, definitely is, like I said, an interesting twist. It does open up a lot of possibilities. And of course, it also makes perfect sense of a lot of the questions that I had from the first episode, of like, why the hell are all of their bodies like tied up underneath here, and why does it look like they've been getting impaled on these spikes that are put up? Like, what the hell is going on here? Basically, the two of them like must have hid out until the zombies went back into like a dead state during the day. And then they were able to, like, set some stuff up to deal with them. They ended up somehow trapping them, but I'm sure it wasn't, like, a simple process. But they had that all set up as basically, like, a secure stronghold. And he was going and getting more, they said bamboo shoots, yes, to create more spears to continuously just make sure that they were trapped there. I still don't know why they wouldn't just, like, try to cut their heads off or something. Like, maybe they just don't know enough about it yet, or... Because now we see that cutting their heads off works. So I don't know why he wouldn't just go around and cut the heads off of all of them during the daytime. Unless unless it'd only been, like, one day and they didn't have enough information yet. the two of them. Oh, no, it's probably because she said they wanted to cure them. Because maybe they were thinking that it's possible to reverse it. Which, I mean, if they're already dead, then you can't bring them back from the dead, right? That, I mean, that's what the resurrection plant does. So maybe, I don't know. So they weren't trying to kill them. They were trying to hold them there to see if they could kill. Yeah, that's probably what it is, right? That's I'm just gonna take a guess. Okay. But, well, yep, those plants are now ruined because the zombies are now free and roaming around and causing havoc in the middle of this little city area. Yes, and it's spreading as we see. People getting bit, rising up, becoming zombies really quick. And they're also quick-moving zombies. They're not slow-moving zombies. They're quick-moving zombies, which seems to be the case in most of the Korean zombie things I've seen, and are obviously much more terrifying than slow, barely walking along, bumbling zombies like from most American zombie horror movies and shows that you see. Definitely seem like more of a threat. So yeah, so that's where we currently are. Now, the Crown Prince has an idea of what has happened to his father, and probably why, but there are more pressing things that have to be dealt with, like that one military guy was like, I'm not trying to arrest you anymore, I'm getting the fuck out of here, I'm a little more concerned about what's happening in front of my face right now. So yeah. Curious to see what happens next. I'm assuming next episode is going to include a lot of disaster within that little city. But we'll see. We'll find out. Really enjoying this series so far, so yeah. Excited to keep going. Alright guys, gonna wrap this up here. If you have questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.